Hey YouTube, what's up, and welcome to Freeman Star Edge. Now, this is an interesting game that is in very early alpha and has a Kickstarter, so if you're interested in the Kickstarter, please back it. And let's have a bit of a look at the game. So I'm going to name my character and set up a faction. So the basis of the game is it's an RPG first and foremost, but it's also an open-ended sandbox. So I'm just going to pick some skills. I don't know how much effect these actually have yet, but we'll do that. And what else have we got? I'll pick up some more luck and plenty of... Oh, we can only pick one of each. Scavenging's good. Navigation's always good. That'll do. And we'll leave the damage to the default. So, as you can see here, you're entering the world of Freeman. You can land on planets, explore the universe, fight bandits, engage in space combat, steal, loot, trade, chill out in bars, raise an army, and even wage war against the strongest foe and take over the entire world. Your destiny is at your hands. So the first thing I guess I'll show you is some space combat. So let's see if we can find some pirates to take out. I guess the closest game I can compare this to, if you're looking for a sort of a comparison, would be Star Citizen, which I am an early access adopter of as well. And to be honest, this game's got a lot less bugs than that, even though this is in super early alpha. So let's see if we can find some pirates to take out. And I was just playing this game earlier today and sort of getting the hang of combat, which at first I found very difficult, but then I learned a few tips and tricks. So there's some pirates, but there's 13 of them. I don't want to take on that many just yet. So let's see if we can find a smaller group of pirates. Which might rotate the map around a little bit. Let's head towards Mendo. If I don't find any pirates by the time I get there, I'll show you the planet system. So everything you do in the game has an effect. So fighting pirates will obviously make you lose standing with the pirates, but up your standing with other factions, and vice versa. So there's a group of pirates. That's not pirates, sorry. I thought that was pirates, but it's not. There's a group there. There we go, 4. That's a good number to take on. So let's go and pay them a visit. So this will be the space combat. It doesn't have Newtonian physics, it's more like an arcade shooter when it comes to combat, which I don't mind. I find it's fine. Let's go. So those green guys are my team. So one of the things I learned is that you actually need to use the big spinning circle for targeting. That's one down. Not the little dot above the spinning circle. Come on, that's another one down. Come on. There we go, that's all of them down. So that's given me some experience, and that beam is actually one of my little helper ships healing me. So we'll grab the loot. That's not loot, that was close. Is that loot? No, that's one of my guys. That looks like loot. Oh, where's the loot? My guy's already cleaned up all the loot, maybe. So normally the... Oh, there we go. That's definitely loot. Why didn't I pick up the loot? Not sure what's going on there. Okay, well... Might as well exit. I'll just try one more time. Not sure why the loot's not being picked up. Maybe that's not loot. Let's try one more time. This time we'll just try flying into it rather than boosting through it. Okay, let's find the exit. So that's the space combat. Like I said, it looked really easy, but it was hard to get the hang of, so I think I might pick a bit more of a tough fight next time. Where is the exit? Where is the exit? Oh, there we go. So even in space combat, your boosting is a little bit like stamina, so you only have a limited amount of boost and then it has to basically cool down, which is what it's doing now. Cool. And we'll go visit a planet. So when you come up to a planet, it gives you a few options. You can enter the system or land on the planet. If we enter the system, it's pretty much the same sort of thing again. I'm guessing pirates and things can turn up here and you can do your looting and things. But I mean, there's not a lot to see here. I'm wondering if, because I notice there's a lot of asteroids around, I'm wondering if over time they'll bring in mining, perhaps. But we'll land on the planet, and in this game we'll land on a couple of planets to give you a bit of an idea of how each planet is very different. Unlike another game that I won't mention, No Man's Sky, which all the planets kind of look the same. So this time we'll land on the planet, and hope we don't get shot at. So, that's my ship. One thing I have found is the combat on the planet is very hard. So I think if I do another video, which I probably will, I mean, I'll definitely, as more updates come out, I'll do some more videos and maybe do some Twitch live streams. But I think I probably will turn down the difficulty a little bit before I get into combat again. My only complaint is the map. So this is me on the map here. If we can zoom in. I can't scroll. There we go. It would be nice to be able to still move while you've got the map up. Or at the very least have a compass on this screen so we know which direction we're heading in. And maybe even a mini-map would be quite helpful. But like I said before, it's early alpha. A lot of these features are probably coming. So this is a planet. You do get given a gun. And you can buy more guns. And you can find various buildings that you can go into. And hopefully I can find one to show you. This one's got a flag. I don't know if that means anything. No. Have a look on the map, see if we can find a bar. Oh, I don't think there is any. No, there's no clubs on this planet. So what we'll do is head to the bandit camp, which is on this planet, and I'll give you a bit of a demo of the combat, which will be very brief because I'll die very quickly. And then I'll see if I can find another planet just to show you the big differences between the planets. Whoops. Yep, I'm definitely heading in the right direction. So that stamina gets me every time. I've got used to other games where there's just no stamina, you can run forever. So on the top right hand corner you'll see some exclamation marks appear. That means I'm heading into a dangerous situation. And the little eye on the top right shows me how many people can see me at any time. So if you're going to do something like looting or stealing, obviously you want to make sure no one can see you. And right now one person can see me, 2 people can see me. So I'm going to take some pot shots and see how quickly I get dead. It does give you feedback, which is nice. So when you hit someone, ooh, they're quite accurate. When you hit someone, you do hear an audio cue to let you know you've hit them. Oops, that's not crouch. I think I need to find some better cover than this. There we go. And I'm not sure if you heal over time in ground-based combat. I don't think so. I think you'd have to use items such as medkits and things. I'll be honest, I do like games that heal over time. See if we can flank around and take them out. Nope. And I'm out of bullets. And I'm dead. I told you it'd be quick. So as I say, I've never actually killed anyone in ground-based combat, but let's head to another planet. There's actually a really cool city planet. We'll go, if I can remember which one it's called. Is it Moondown? I think it might be. So we'll just mosey on over here. Taking my time. You can engage anyone in combat too. Doesn't have to be pirates. And again, depending on who you take on, will affect your standing with the other factions. So let's land here. Land on planet. So this gives you an idea of how varied the planets are, which I think is really cool. And this one does have a bar that we can go into. There's no mission system yet, so you can't take on quests, but that is coming, which I think is going to be really cool. So here's a bar. And as far as I'm aware, there's no online play yet, so everyone you encounter is actually AI. So if we talk to this person, we can see there are some options that don't do anything, including do you have some tasks not implemented yet. But one thing that has been implemented is bartering, which is really cool. So you can buy things off people, which will find some people to buy things off. Which I might put my gun away because it's probably not the best running around with a gun out. And we'll just have a look. So if I turn into here, in theory I should find... Run! So this guy here's a merchant, so he's an armor dealer. So if we talk to him, I think that's a him, we can buy, sell. So we can sell some of these. Probably keep that because I think that's like a med health thingy. And we can buy things like... Well, we can't buy any of that because we don't have enough money. But we can buy things like armor. And... not sure how you attach those yet. Oh, there we go. So where did that armor go? I have to play around with that. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much all there is to the alpha at the moment, but it certainly gives you an idea of what the game's going to look like, how it's going to feel, and I can't talk and play at the same time. I'm just going to take on that last set of pirates. I wonder if I can take these guys out. There's 13 of them, but we'll give it a go. One, two. I haven't figured out yet if there is any sort of a targeting system. I don't think there is yet. Got an incoming missile. That's fun. Ah. So that's Freeman. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you did enjoy the game, hopefully you'll back the Kickstarter. I'm going to put a link in the description, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks very much for watching.